Hello, how's everyone doing? So this is one of my newest videos. It was really important to me that I made this video because I just recently changed my entire social media name. I just have a new website, Naked Niche, which is me. I'm Anisha, and it was important to me that I made a video because I wanted to express this whole concept of nakedness, essentially, and I really want to help empower people, and especially women, to be naked. Now, before you shoot me, you're like, be naked? What you mean you want me to be naked? It's okay. Where I'm coming from is actually a mental state of mind. I'll explain everything that I'm sure you have questions on. But it's really important to me. It's something that I came up with, and I think is extremely powerful, so I wanted to share it with everyone. I encourage everyone to be naked. What does that mean? What I wanted to essentially express with the word naked is a sense of realism. When you are naked, you're purely yourself. You have no layers. There's no additives, no filters. There's nothing on you. You're bare, right? And so if you think about being mentally naked, right? Or just being emotionally naked, you're being your true self, right? You're being true to thyself. And if you ever think of the saying, the naked truth, I think that's where I wanted the two words and the two concepts to intertwine. So you want to take what's true about you and what makes you special, and the naked truth, which is the bare truth, the honest truth, and express it. You want to be your naked self, who you are, who your real, raw self is. And so important to be who you believe that you want to be. I feel like, society is a lot to blame for influences on who we perceive ourselves to be, or who we think we should be, or who we think we are. It's imperative that we make sure we stay true to ourselves. Especially as women, I know I wake up, I get on Instagram, and I read my text, I get on social media, and there's a lot of beauty pages, there's a lot of images online in general that have a stigma of how a woman should be, how they should act, overall look. And I think that it's a little intimidating, and it pressures society in general to be a certain way, and it goes for men too. Honestly, it's very large in African American society, but to be honest, this is a universal issue in general. So I think that it's important, like I said, specifically for women, to remember who they are. Be yourself no matter what. Okay? Don't make excuses for what you feel is right. If somebody else doesn't agree with it, that's their problem, to be honest. As long as you know in your true hearts that the steps you're making this morning are to benefit you in the most positive way that you know how. If you're waking up, I don't care if you're going to law school or if you're going to the strip club. I mean, it's really in your heart how you feel it's best. I don't think anybody has the right to pass judgment on anybody in general. It's not your life, it's theirs. You don't walk in their shoes. You've never walked a day in their shoes. You don't know the trials and tribulations someone else has to go through. So nobody should ever pass judgment on why they're making the decisions they make. And I think it's just important to remember, don't compare yourself to anyone else. You are who you are. Be your naked self. Be you. Be true and honest to yourself about who you are, and embrace it. And let that be, your badge of honor. Let that be your confidence, and be courageous enough to walk into the world being that person. No matter if the world thinks it's good or bad, and as long as you know that it's who you should be, then you have nothing else to worry about. The world will accept you for being honest with them. Does that make sense? If you show that you're confident, the world will believe that you're confident. Don't get me wrong, some people, they can read through all of the BS. They really can. I can read through some BS very quickly. I have a larger respect for those who are true to who they are. It's really just about embracing your confidence. It's about being strong. It's about embracing who you are, no matter what the world thinks, no matter what your next door neighbor thinks, the girl down the block thinks, that guy across the street. It really doesn't matter what anybody thinks. If you want to pursue something and the world doesn't agree with you, as long as you know in your heart it's something that you're confident in, and you know that it's best for you, you do it. And you don't let nobody stop you, ever. Never let nobody stop you, no matter what. Be true to thyself, okay? I want everybody to be naked, fully naked. The first thing I wrote in my blog was an about me section, and it was niche fully naked, because I'm going to reveal my truth, okay? I'm going to tell you a bit of me, a part of me, and this is me fully naked. This is me being real, okay? This is me being honest about who I am. And I'm sure, obviously, it was a little excerpt about who I am, but as this journey of me discovering myself, and as you guys discover yourselves, you'll be able to fully be naked. You can address yourself of those stereotypical layers, okay? You can address yourself of those stereotypical personas. You can address yourself of the prejudices and be your naked self. You know, embrace that nakedness, okay? I encourage everybody to be naked, be true, be free, and do you. Do you. I want to be the one, if you don't feel you have any support or encouragement at all, I think that, you know, with my friends that I have now, I normally am the person that is uplifting. I want to uplift those who may not know me or may not have anybody in their corner. You know, I think it's important that as a community, especially as women and especially as Black women, that we embrace and uplift each other. That's what's so important. I think that's something that's missing. So I wanted Naked Niche to be an avenue to provide that support for women. I think it's extremely important, and just for people in general, for the Black community and for the world, honestly, you know, in general. I want Naked Niche to really just embrace the nakedness of who you are, the truth of your spirit, and I'm excited to share this with the world. Who is Naked Niche? I am a writer, I am a poet, I am a dreamer, I am an artist. I love love. I will now announce myself to be an encourager. I think I do have words of encouragement for everyone. I'm always helping someone. And I'm also a huge naturalista. I love natural hair. I'm an enthusiast of it. I'm an obsessor. I will talk about hair forever. That's just me. So all jokes aside, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But thank you for anyone who listened to me. It means a lot to me. Please check out nakedniche.com, www.nakednish.com, and check out my Instagram. Please follow me, and I'm gonna create a new YouTube page, so please rate and like and subscribe to that as well. I really want to hear how anybody thinks about the message I have, any ideas. I'd love to hear what everybody has to say, so let me know. Thank you guys for listening, and everyone stay tuned to all the other ideas and videos that I will have coming up next. Bye!